Hey everybody, welcome back. Let's go through some of Foodie Beauty's community posts. So 20 hours ago at the time of this recording, she says, great, I have a dingleberry on my ass, one big spiky blonde aquanated dingleberry. And let's take a look at the comments. Summer Flowers says, I love his commentary on you. He's so spot on. The way he so easily disproves all your claims without even breaking a sweat is great. Fibonacci fan Zero View says, bully him, Chantel, because he's not a husband and father willing to cheat. He's single, truthful, over 125 pounds, young, good looking, has a job, stability, and speaks fluent English. Definitely not your type. I can see why this is such a turn off for you. Jay says, I understand why you're miserable now. If I woke up every day being angry at people for absolutely no reason, I would be miserable too. Nikki L says, are you jealous that he has luscious hair and you have none? Better Betty says, you get so indignant and angry when people make jokes about you, but you're steady criticizing others. You can't have it both ways. How can you honestly say that you're not a hypocrite? Artsy Fartsy says, I hate everyone who holds you accountable. You hate everyone who holds you accountable, okay? Kim says, you're mad that he's showing you your hypocrisy with your own words. Sarah Smith says, can't wait for the homeless arc. Yikes. Panda says, address Patreon kicking you out. Let's take a look at the replies. On the list of TOS violations you'll demand they give you, because if not, you're making a whole series exposing them. Okay. Lindsay says, I'm waiting for Patreon to get done with the review because all the mean people, well, I guess they finished with that review and it is a no-go for her. Turquoise says, don't pretend this is the first time. Consequences of not wiping. Yikes. Kool-Aid Girl says, the only place you can still grow hair. Yikes. Stella P says, you are ... the dingleberry. Pegasus says, can you be honest about seeing nuds and doo-doo? Like, it's so obvious when you aren't live like this. You are over there. Some idiot says, I think you're just mad that he has here. And Jules Buckle says, I'm sure that will get all the immigrants to the yard. Jessica MG says, can you post the image of the email from Patreon? Cook says, still not a victim. We got Freya says, what happened to your true love? The one that was born in Canada. Oh, let me guess, another imaginary guy from drug hallucinations. Hamburger Guy says, you are almost 40. Stop trying to manipulate your audience with this current personality. Miss Allison04 says, I'm here for the comments, lol. Lindsay, again, you're a human dingleberry. Yikes. My name is Mud Bothered. Blue Jay says, WTF. Rachie says, Repzilla with a question mark. It's me, Tiff. Has some faces going on there. Sombrero, Ethan, go live. I want to bust. What? What does that mean? Stacy says, be sure to add it to the jar. Okay. Poison Petit 4 says, go watch Priminx and Redski's video on Repzilla, and please stop lumping Repzion in with him. They are not the same. Okay. Let's go back. And now 2 hours ago at the time of this recording, it seems she has cleaned up the place and got stuff ready for BBJ, stating it's a start, ... Sorry, BBJ. Let's read the comments. Robin says, when you're apologizing for the state of it, saying you'll do it tomorrow, but in the same breath say, I need to roll / get high, it just highlights your true priorities. Kawabanga Pandu says, so it takes public shaming for you to take care of your cats and give them clean food and water. You're not even doing the bare minimum. Dear says, this is scary, Chantel. If thousands didn't call you out, that poor cat would still be eating filth. I'm actually shocked you even cleaned it up. You're not a child. You should know that is horrific, maddening. Naomi says, if BBJ has weak kidneys, she should really be on some renal cat food, hard and soft. I do hope you make that vet appointment because they'll make sure she gets on better food from the clinic. If you don't care says, when you only fix and apologize for toxic abuse because the public became witness to it. Yet another gross Foodie Beauty behavior. Add it to the list. No More Nashi says, too little too late. May you receive on return exactly what you have given. Electric Rodeo says, taking her to the vet would be a start. Kathy L says, you should get a positive feedback if you took her to... You would get a positive feedback if you took her to the vet. But fast food edibles and that are more important right for the kiddies. Monica says, take her to the vet and you wanting a pat on the back for taking care of BBJ. You are sick. If you can't handle her, give her to a family that will care for her, which I do agree with. Beezer Beauty says, thanks for at least doing that. Please take BBJ to the vet to make sure she's not in pain. It's not about telling you what to do with your cat or Hayden. BBJ deserves better than this and to not suffer. The Roach says, this is literally the bare minimum. Does she have a clean litter box? Meredith Grimm says, it's not a start, it's a photo for attention that won't be kept up. Pets rely on us to take care of them and keep them safe. Those cats love her regardless because that's what animals do. Chantel deserves to rot alone. No pets, no Pete. She deserves to just evaporate in her filth and hatred. Pete's top surgery. Oh, really? What kind of name is that? Pay your taxes. Prison arc incoming. Easy breezy. We love a bare minimum queen. Kate, if no one has seen it, you wouldn't have cleaned it. Poor cats. Exactly. You gotta be kidding me, says, sorry BBJ. You're not sorry to BBJ. You're sorry to Chantel because you got your feelings hurt from being called out for treating your elderly pet like any other piece of trash on the floor. You need to be put under supervision. FFS. As Jem says, I could never leave the food bag out. Marge would be into it in minutes. Lol. Exactly. My Lola would be into the food bag as well. Any bags left out that's not in plastic containers get ripped open and fed on. Missy Moo says, BBJ Angel, let's get a vet in to see the bestest girl just to make sure she's comfy for the move. Her cat dish is cute and that food is what our cats eat. They love it. Colorful Gecko says, LMAO, you're not sorry. You just cleaned after people complained. Your poor cats. Well, we're pretty much getting the idea. People are upset, people are angry, and people didn't call her out. The food living conditions for both BBJ and Sam would have remained the same because Foodie Beauty's priorities are not, up to par for taking care of animals, and that's just, a sad state of affairs. So hopefully this all gets better. Hopefully she learns a lesson, but I don't think so because she has not learned her lesson numerous amount of times. But as always, I'll keep everybody updated on the state of affairs, the situation. So smash that like button, leave me a comment, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you later. Take care.